It's 94.7 Blair Radio. And we are also talking with Harrison County. So we cover Blair, Washington County, and the surrounding area. Nonprofit news brought to us by RVR Bank. Want to say thank you to them for being a part of our broadcast. Today, we do have with us a member of the Harrison County Emergency Management. And can I just have you introduce yourself?
Yeah, my name is Bonnie Costello, and I'm the Harrison County Emergency Management Coordinator.
And so, how long have you been doing that? It's an interesting job. I know you have a lot of hats you have to wear when you're doing that.
Yeah, so I've been here for 1 year. I started on April 1st of 2024.
And with that, it's been an interesting year. So, but culminating with most recently this weather event anomaly, the blizzard that came through and just really hit hard our area. And so you wanted to kind of talk about the impact of that and what's coming through from that. So so let us know what's going on.
Okay, so a lot of people already know that Harrison County had a blizzard that came through their area that was very destructive, did a lot of power damage to the power lines and things like that, which resulted in many of our communities not having power for over 110 hours. Mm-hmm. And so because of that, the governor did sign a proclamation that allows individual assistance to be granted basically to homes that meet the income guidelines. They can receive up to $7,000 for temporary housing, home repairs, food assistance, and then any personal property damage that occurred.
Okay, so yeah, I know that a lot of loss happened. Food loss was a big deal right there as well, and some property damage. It was it's actually kind of a big task. What's kind of a time frame for this if people want to be involved in it?
Yeah, so the proclamation was signed on the 27th, and Harrison County residents have 45 days to submit an application. Once the application is submitted, they will be asked for additional documentation, but the first 45 days is key. If you want to put in an application, you must meet that guideline.
Okay, and so get information in, and then the other side is, you did talk about financial mm-hmm. The equation going in, financial means and for the assistance. That's usually bigger than what most people think, isn't it? The cutoff line.
Yeah. So basically, it's 200% of the poverty level, which equates to a one-person home can make up to $31,300, and then for each additional person within the home, you add $11,000. So that equates to a three-person home can make up to $53,300.
So so that is, again, there's a lot of people out there that oftentimes don't ask for help, and they're mm-hmm. on those borderlines where they think we make too much to be able to get assistance and things like that. They actually can qualify. So that's where can people go to be able to learn more about this and be able to read up on it and actually fill out the application?
Okay, so there's a couple different places. One is the Iowa Homeland Security website does have the application and all the details for the program. My Harrison County EMA Facebook page also has the application. West Central Community Action is actually administering this program. And so in Logan or Harlan, they do have information, plus they have applications. And then I'll be in Pisgah today from 9 to 5 at the City Hall. Tomorrow, I'll be in Mondamon at the Fire Hall from 9 to 5. Mm-hmm. And then Friday, I will be in Little Sioux from 9 to 2 to help with applications if anyone needs help or additional information.
So have you suddenly become an expert, had to kind of learn really quickly on the fly on how to be able to do this?
So yes and no. So before okay. to Harrison County, I did have about 19 years of experience in emergency management, more at a state level. And so this is kind of boots on the ground versus, helping get resources to a county.
You were looking at a much larger view now. You're able to focus in on the local area is kind of what you're saying. So,
Yeah.
amazing resource. Then you are coming from that level into Harrison County for Harrison County. So, what made you, just really quick, make that transition down to Harrison County?
So I was working a lot of extra hours, and had a family, so I wanted to be able to focus a little more on my family. So I wanted to step down to something that was just a little bit less.
Mm-hmm. And so, with that, tell people a little bit about the emergency management, what you guys do overall. Obviously, in this
Mhm.
situation, you're distributing information, you're helping, assisting people there, but you have a lot of different hats you wear. Can you kind of help
Yeah.
people as we go throughout the year what you're looking for them?
Yeah, so I think that it really, you want to look at emergency management at the county level a little bit different for each county because each county has the ability to create their own program.
Mm-hmm.
So the program that I've created here in the last year is really a focus on helping um, community members prepare. So, doing classes at libraries, preparedness activities, talking about, different things that might occur at the time of a disaster and how people can help themselves while we wait for those processes to start up. Because one of the things that I like to tell people is that, we're hearing and we're seeing all of these disasters on the news, and what we hear is things like FEMA wasn't here, they didn't come in, they didn't help. And it's important to understand that FEMA is a basically a resource. It's a reimbursement agency. It doesn't come in and supply resources. It doesn't come in and serve food. And so when you're hearing things like that, those are the things that I like to clear up about emergency management and the different agencies and their roles. So a lot of outreach to the public is what I've really focused on in the last year.
Yeah, so being able to help people understand the
Mhm.
roles and then what to expect or how to be able to report or now you are the voice for the county moving
Yeah.
upward, aren't you? So
Yes.
if anybody has any questions, they can certainly get a hold of you at your office.
Yeah.
Because the year is still young, right? Hopefully, there's not too many emergencies that we have to deal with, but
Yeah, I hope so. So in the last year we did have three federally declared disasters,
mhm,
um, starting on April 26th and then moving forward. And now we're working on trying to get this event, the March 19th blizzard and power outage. We're trying to get a public assistance event
mhm,
through FEMA to help the recovery for like our REC,
yeah.
those types of things. And so this could be the fourth federally declared disaster in a year. And I hope that 2025 is a little calmer.
Yeah, it's we'll avoid tornadoes and floods and stuff like that at this point. So
We hope
um,
so.
yeah, so again, keeping an eye out for Harrison County and being able to be a voice for the communities around us. Bonnie, thank you very much for doing that. Again, if people are looking for the assistance on the rebuild, the best place to go, you tell people again where to go to be able to find the resources.
Yeah, so Iowa Homeland Security website does have the application and all the details. The Harrison County EMA Facebook page, you can find the application there. West Central Community Action in Logan or Harlan can help you. And then also, I'll be in Pisgah at the City Hall today from 9 to 5, Mondayman tomorrow at the Fire Hall from 9 to 5, and then Little Sioux at City Hall from 9 to 12 on Friday.
And then applications are due within the first 45 days from the event. So, you have to go
Correct.
back to when the event happened. And that's when the 45 days start.
Correct.
Okay. Well, again, if you are in need of assistance, don't be afraid to ask because everybody should apply and then be able to kind of sort it out from there. That way, nobody gets missed. So, thank you for doing what you do.
Yeah, thank you very much.